Forsberg, and now Andre Silva trying to get around Endo, and he does often drop back there and become the extra defender. And oh, it's a terrific goal! Dominic Szoboszlai!
As that ball drops out, I mean, you're wondering what is he going to do? You play across, there's nobody really to aim for, and then he just lets go, and exactly what they need.
And they did turn on the style, especially Szoboszlai with his brilliant goal, and there might be another one. Forsberg, just like that, 2-0 to Leipzig.
It's just not a good period for Stuttgart right now.
And it comes from Szoboszlai. Oh! He can do no wrong.
Just make sure it's on target. Florian Müller, the rest of the defense running in, nobody gets a touch, and for Müller it's almost impossible to do anything.
And here is Andre Silva off the mark with RB Leipzig. It's all going to plan.
He'll have set his own personal record. Oh, Musiala, lay back. There it is. Lewandowski scores. Which they will play in Werder Bremen's Weserstadion. Muller's ball in. That's avoided everybody apart from Gnabry at the back post. Difficult job now for Köln. Away from home. 2 goals down. Modeste! Bang! That's 2-1. One of those sliding challenges. There's another ball. There's another goal. It's Mark Uth. What a comeback from Köln. Mark Uth scores again against Bayern. In terms of possession, Bayern on the attack. Horn punches. Gnabry, he's got room to shoot. It's curled in. It's curled past the keeper. And Bayern are back in front with 20 minutes to play.
I mean, I don't want to take anything away from that finish. Even there, I think if he had just stood tall, could have saved it.
Andre Kramaric back to hat-trick of assists on Matchday 1 in Hoffenheim's 4-0 win at Augsburg, while Max Kruse had scored in Union Berlin's Conference League win at Finnish side Kups. Union had drawn with Bayer on Matchday 1 and made a stunning start here as Julian Ryerson's 10th-minute cross found Nico Gieselman, who refused to be denied only his second career goal in the Bundesliga. His first had been in the colours of Fortuna Düsseldorf. 4 minutes later, there was another surprise scorer in Zinsheim as Angelo Stiller's clever delivery found Kevin Akpoguma. That was only his second career goal in the German top flight. The action was relentless. On 17 minutes, Kruse took aim. Going into the game, Kruse and Taiwo Awoniyi had scored 5 of Union's 6 competitive goals. Hoffenheim completed a first-half comeback on the half-hour as Kramaric racked up his 4th league assist, and Jakob Brun-Larsen did the rest. The Dane had also scored on Matchday 1. Union 2-1 down at half-time. Coach Urs Fischer far from happy. But he felt better 2 minutes after the restart as Kruse found Awoniyi, and the Nigerian persevered. His second league goal this term, his 4th in all competitions already. Hoffenheim keeper Oliver Baumann made some critical saves, the best of which denied Kruse on 63 minutes. This was truly a world-class stop. Deep in stoppage time, the visitors were reduced to 10 men as Marvin Friedrich picked up a second caution for a foul on Sarkis Adamian. Kramaric and Kruse played their part in a pulsating encounter that ended all square.
DRB loves to come inside onto his strong left foot.
Back up, off the post! Oh! Comedy goal to start! Gerardo Seoane took over from him. And he's now at the helm here, and Schick makes it 2!
Goes around on the outside, he's so quick. Sets up Schick beautifully. He goes for precision rather than power, which is really important.
14 saves of penalties in his career. That's where the last ones have been put. And another save for Hradecki. It is not Gladbach's day, is it, Thomas? Not at all. There's the overlap. Back as fast. Schick leaves it. Diaby takes the deflection. Diaby scores. Back up. Wirtz. Oh, this is gorgeous stuff, and another one creeps over the line. Nadim Amiri scores to make it 4.
Stevan Jovetic was the goal scorer on Matchday 1, but Hertha Berlin put him on the bench for their clash with Wolfsburg as coach Paul Dardai reacted to defeat by Köln by making 4 changes. Wolfsburg had beaten Bochum on Matchday 1. Their goal-scoring hero that day had the first half's best effort. Wout Weghorst's header stretched Hertha's Alexander Schwolo on 17 minutes, but it was a save you'd expect the goalkeeper to make. Goalless at the break, something of an attritional battle. But the game opened up after the restart, and in the 47th minute, Renato Steffen teed up Weghorst. The Dutchman scored 20 Bundesliga goals last season. By his standards, this was a decent chance. Jovetic had come on for the injured Kevin Prince Boateng late in the first half, and he showed his quality on 49 minutes. The Montenegrin snapshot tested Koen Castells. Hertha fans will want to see a lot more touches like this from Jovetic as the season unfolds. Former Hertha defender John Brooks brought down Dodi Lukebakio in the box, and although he initially escaped punishment, Dr. Matthias Jurlenberg took a second look and awarded a spot kick, which Lukebakio duly converted. Hertha in front on the hour mark. A beautifully taken spot kick, but Wolfsburg are nothing if not determined. Kasava Schlager's slide rule pass was forcefully converted by Riedler Baku. The 23-year-old is one of Germany's most exciting prospects. This leveller came on 74 minutes, and it was another rising star who snatched the points on 88 minutes. Lukas Metscher, profiting from great work in the box from Josip Brekalo to score his first Bundesliga goal. Hertha with no points, Wolfsburg with back-to-back wins.
A first home game for Greuther Fürth back in the Bundesliga against the coach in charge 8 years ago for their last, Frank Kramer, now of Bielefeld. A nervous, anxious first half, illustrated here by Dixon Abiyama, whose goal clinched promotion for Fürth back in May. Right on half-time, Fürth's aerial weakness became obvious, punished by Bielefeld's record goal scorer Fabian Klos. His first goal for the new season, but that's already 4 goals lost to headers in Fürth's first game and a half back in the Bundesliga. Joy for Bielefeld's 400-strong travelling army of fans, which was dampened just 3 minutes into the second half. Abiyama hit the post, and the clearance handled by Bielefeld's joint captain Manuel Preetl. And after review by video assist, the referee Daniel Schlager gave Fürth a penalty, taken by captain Branimir Hergota, who scored for Fürth's first home goal back in the Bundesliga. 1-1, and fitting reward for a much better, much brighter second half performance from the Cloverleafs. At the second half's midpoint, advantage Fürth in numerical terms, a second yellow card for Alessandro Schupf for his foul on Julian Green, sent off in just his second league match for Bielefeld. Now could Fürth kick on to record an historic first home win back in the Bundesliga. Their best chance came and went for Hergota on 83 minutes. The winning goal and the win remained elusive. The game finished all square. A point for Fürth, but also a new unwanted Bundesliga record. That's now 18 home games in the Bundesliga and still not a single home victory.
Schmid is not really looking on target.
It's Grifo who has a goal! And it's a stunning start to the game for Freiburg!
Yeah, no space in between ball and goal post. It's not within reach for Gregor Kobel. He did the best he can, but it was so precise and with a lot of pace.
Dahoud wins it back. This is Jude Bellingham. Jude Bellingham on and into the area. It's still Jude Bellingham! It's Reina with the corner, deep towards Jude Bellingham off the post. And away by Lienhardt. This is Shaloi. Jong. And Hurler at the far post, and Shaloi makes it 2! You could see it coming!
Now Gio Reyna.
Paslaks with the cross, and there is the lifeline for Borussia Dortmund.
The youngster in midfield so far with a solid game. And Jude Bellingham misses the touch, and then it's the left leg of Yannick Keitel.
Oliver Glasner's first home game in charge of Eintracht Frankfurt in front of 25,000 fans. His side and Augsburg royally beaten last weekend to kick off their respective campaigns. All new for De Adler with a new coach, sporting director and playing personnel, and it was one of their new names that had the first sighter in this one. Colombian Rafael Borré in to fill the void left by Andre Silva's departure in the summer. He was foiled by a strong Felix Sudokai block. The first half was dominated by Eintracht Frankfurt, and with Philip Kostic in your side, they are always a danger down the left. His cutback missed by Borré, but Jens Peter Hauge couldn't beat Rafa Gikiewicz. This on 38 minutes, the best chance created. Having scored on his Bundesliga debut against Dortmund in their 5-2 defeat on Matchday 1, Hauge was denied again by Gikiewicz just before half-time. Finishing strongly, but overall frustrated by Augsburg's compact shape. What Eintracht Frankfurt really lacked was an ice-cold finisher in the second half also. And near to the hour, having had little to do, Kevin Trapp nearly gifted Augsburg a lead. To his and the Eagles' relief, Carlos Grueso was unable to take advantage. A real warning shot towards Eintracht Frankfurt, who had dominated this game. And a let-off for the players and supporters. From then on, Augsburg made a game of it, but towards the end, Eintracht Frankfurt came on strong. This time it was Rhys Oxford back from injury to pull off a saving block on Daichi Kamada. Maybe Van Ziel was to get something from this one. And then just after, Borré tried his luck, and Gikiewicz continued to keep last season's third best scorers from scoring at home. A first goalless draw in 2 years in the Bundesliga for Eintracht Frankfurt, and no wins from their first 3 under Glasner in the league and cup. But for Augsburg, they come away with a point.
It had been 11 long years since these Bochum supporters could celebrate a home game in the top flight. And facing Mainz with their coach Bo Svensson, the Bochum head coach Thomas Reis finished last season as second division champions and was confident coming into this contest. And what a start it turned out to be. Gerrit Holtmann, a former Mainz player, decided to take the initiative just over 20 minutes into the game and taking on the whole defence from Mainz. No one was able to stop him, and neither the goalkeeper Robin Sentner. His 4th Bundesliga strike, and what a strike he'll never forget for Holtmann. Well, the home side thought they got a second. Simon Zoller, who scored 15 goals in Bundesliga 2 to help promotion, denied by Robin Sentner with a brilliant save. And a minute later again, Zoller involved from a Milos Pantovic corner, and the Bochum crowd thought they were in dreamland, but more like a nightmare when the goal had to be disallowed for handball. Correct decision. Just short of half-time, Mainz grew in confidence, and 25-year-old Nicholas Tauer saw his wonderful effort going in, but keeper Manuel Riemann's quick reactions and left toe cleared the danger. Gerrit Holtmann's heroics and flash of brilliance separating the two teams at half-time. But Bochum did get a second goal 11 minutes into the half, and that was courtesy of new signing Sebastian Polter, who shielded himself to pounce on Simon Zoller's excellent cross. 2-0 Bochum. Mainz never stopped trying, but Bochum were always trying that little bit harder. 2 big Mainz attacks with 10 minutes remaining. Kevin Sturger, the substitute, was also stopped by keeper Riemann. And in the same minute, another Mainz substitute, Adam Shaloi, was also unable to break down the Bochum defence. Over 4,000 days since the last Bundesliga home match was well worth the wait for their supporters. Bochum 2, Mainz 0.